Mr. President, I call up Amendment 944.
The amendment is pending. There are 2 minutes of debate.
Mr. President.
The senator from Florida.
Mr. President, this is an amendment to call a point of order on any legislation that would attempt to muzzle federal employees in using any scientific language that has to causing change, scientific language that would apply to oceans, to weather, to the climate, and to atmospheres. It is an attempt to make clear that we do not agree with muzzling or censoring federal agencies or federal employees when it comes to employing their scientific knowledge. And I'll reserve the balance of my time.
The senator from Wyoming.
This amendment is not germane to the budget resolution. It creates a point of order concerning subject matter that's not within the jurisdiction of the Budget Committee, prohibiting federal employees or agencies from exercising the freedom of speech by prohibiting using terms from atmospheric scientific literature. While I know that many of my colleagues have strong opinions on this topic, it's not appropriate for inclusion in a budget resolution. In fact, this amendment is corrosive. It damages the privilege of the budget. Therefore, when debate time expires, I will raise the point of order that this amendment is not germane to the budget resolution, and I encourage my colleagues to sustain it. And I guess that probably concludes the debate.
Mr. President, how much time do I have remaining?
7 seconds.
Mr. President, this is an issue of freedom of speech, First Amendment rights. This is, in fact,
the senator's time has expired.
Mr. President, amendment number 944 is not germane to the budget resolution now before the Senate. Therefore, I raise a point of order against the amendment under Section 305(b)(2) of the Congressional Budget Act of 1974.
Mr. President, I move to waive, and I ask for the yeas and nays.
Is there a sufficient second? There appears to be. The clerk will call the roll. Is there any senator wishing to change their vote? If not, on this vote, the yeas are 51 and the nays 49. 3/5 of the senators duly chosen and sworn not having voted in the affirmative. The motion is agreed to. Is not agreed to. The point of order is sustained and the amendment falls.